This is a tutorial on the modification of listing form, car form MT. This is what you use if you do a price reduction or if you change the expiration date of the listing agreement or any other term from an agreement that you have with the principal that needs to be changed. The full title of the form is Modification of Listing, Buyer Representation, or Other Agreement Between a Principal and Broker. But it's commonly used for price changes, expiration date extensions, and even a change in terms of real estate commission. It's a really simple form. This will be very quick. We'll jump right into it. You start off checking the box that, so this is just a dressed up amendment or addendum to a form. Now, sometimes agents try to use an addendum, like the car addendum form, ADM, to change the expiration of the listing agreement or change the list price. You can't use that form because that form is between a buyer and a seller. That amends an agreement between two parties, like a landlord and tenant or buyer and seller. But it's a separate issue when you need to have effectively an addendum between the broker and principal. And that's what this form is. It's handily made just for that scenario. So typically it'll be the listing agreement. You'll check that box here. Maybe a buyer representation agreement, maybe something else, maybe like a commission agreement or something if you're changing a car form CA. And then you'll put the date of the agreement that you're modifying, the property address, the name of the principal. All this is pretty simple. Now, are you changing the listing price? If you are, you're changing it right here. And it also has lease or rental amount. And if you're changing the expiration, you can put the new expiration date right here. So they already have this pre-formatted because changing the price and expiration of the listing agreement are the most common reasons this form is even used. Now it gives us a little disclaimer about real estate commissions to the principal that'll be signing this. But then there's this section for other where you can modify it to any term that you want. You can just write whatever you want to do in here that updates a listing agreement or a buyer representation agreement or even the commission agreement or something. And that's it. That's all you're doing. Then you have the principal, which is typically the seller that's going to sign. You're going to have, when it says broker, you're going to write the brokerage name, the brokerage license number, and then the agent is going to sign. Sometimes I get these where the broker signs. You know, quite frankly, the broker should be signing these forms. It's actually, this is a flaw in this form because if commission is being changed or something that is of substance, that's obligating the broker and not simply just the agent. So there really should be a broker signature, but there's not. You can just write in the brokerage name and have the agent sign, just a salesperson, listing agent, and that's sufficient to execute the form. So principal for the seller or whoever the party is that you're working with, your brokerage name here, brokerage license number or corporate license number, your name and signature here, your personal license number and the date, one-page form, and you're done. Car form MT, modification of listing. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful.